3, 2, 1, fight. All right, Megadon G coming over. Maul trying to get spun up. There he goes. Now it's spun, and look at that already. That big saw blade on the front, setting sparks off the top of Megadon G. And everything comes apart immediately. Oh, no. Unfortunately for Maul, looks like the bearing or something went in that spinning weapon. It's wobbling all over the place, and the belts have come off. So now it is just a big chunk of metal on the front. Thankfully for Megadon G, because otherwise that thing could have been very dangerous. We'll see if Megadon can take advantage of that lifting wedge shield thing on the front. He's definitely a good, fast, heavy pushing robot, although Maul is actually quite capable of pushing around as well, as you can see there, bouncing off the red hazard. That thing does a little bit less damage to these big 3-pound robots because they're used to getting hit by things that large. Megadon getting under the front of Maul, bouncing off the red hazard. He's trying to maneuver himself around Maul. Maul seems like he's stuck a bit on his own weapon with the belts under the front. It looks like it's making it very difficult to control himself. Megadon underneath Maul, trying to direct him around, but it's really hard to drive your robot when you've got a robot just as large on the other end of you. Just under 2 minutes to go. Albert trying to line up Maul correctly here. He hopefully wants to get him away from the wall there. He doesn't want to just keep him against it. Now lining him up, bouncing him into the blue hazard. Good job lining that up. Getting hooked on something on the bottom of the arena there. I think there's a burr or something. Minute and a half still to go. Albert trying to direct himself around. I think one of his wheels may not be working properly, but still able to drive himself. Of course, Caleb with Maul not giving up, trying to drive himself into Dawn. He definitely has the ability to do some pushing himself, although driving is a little bit more difficult to him. Albert, yeah, definitely that back right wheel is not functioning, making it hard for him to get a good, strong push on Maul. He is still quite mobile, but not nearly as easy to control as he'd like. 1 minute left to go. Dawn, can you use that blade? Lift him over the side. Flip him over. I think at the moment that is not actually an actuated weapon, but instead just a big heavy wedge. 45 seconds on the clock. Both of these guys having some drive issues. Megadon with no weapon. Or sorry, not Megadon, Maul with no weapon. Megadon, well, I mean, he's got his big wedge on the front. Now getting over close to that blue push out. Smoke coming out of Maul there. Tap your button if you want out. All right, we do have a smoke here. Out of the way, folks. We're just going to take this thing outside. Thankfully, it's just smoke. It's probably just the motor on smoking, honestly, but just in case there's a battery fire, we want to get that thing out of here. Yeah, I definitely melted a motor on that one. And unfortunately, that will be a knockout there for Maul, so the win will go to Megadon G. Congratulations, Albert.